Y'all, I'm unmotivated like a motherfucker. At this point, you know what? Fuck a formal introduction. Fuck it. Shit, I haven't been even that consistent with posting videos like I said I was because I'm not fucking motivated. A bitch is tired. I'm trying to balance out two different social medias, trying to build a platform, all while trying to find, faith in my job again. Um, Trying to figure out my love life, my friendship life, my hobby life. It's just I'm not motivated. I don't know what's going on. Um, and I've never been in this place before. I've never been in this place before. Typically, like I like a light is burning in some capacity, chasing something, and then now I don't even know what the fuck I want to chase. Like I have dreams. I feel like I have things that I'm trying to manifest, but it's just like I'm tired of planting seeds. I just put so many fucking seeds. When the fuck are they gonna start growing? When are they gonna start growing? I'm tired of doing spiritual work that I've been told that I can do or prove to do, only to find out that either A, something happened to where now the energy has changed, and so what was promised or what could have came in can't come through. Something was muddy. Somebody threw. Like, I'm so over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. And I'm tired of being fucking gaslit too. Like, I'm just like, ugh. This whole, go where spirit leads you. Well, guess what? Spirit been leading me to some crazy ass places. So can anybody explain that? Only to find out it was another fucking lesson that I did not sign up for, that I feel like y'all could have shown me in another fucking way. But hell, clearly y'all think I love trauma. So yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I do spiritual crash outs. I'm Virgo sun, Virgo moon. I regularly crash out on my spiritual team. Regularly crash out my spiritual core because some things just do not make sense to me. It just don't make sense to me. Things just do not fucking make sense to me. It's like, how is it in one reading where you can literally, like, you can hear how, I didn't have genuine friends, didn't have genuine family members, you didn't have real support, you didn't have this, and for 35 years, and then you see the longing, but then it's like, but then y'all don't understand why I want it. Oh, but then you deserve love, you deserve friendship, but then for whatever fucking reason, there's like a lesson to learn. Like, yes, if a girl has always been alone all her life, of course she's going to desire companionship. Of course she is. Sometimes I be looking at people like, this is like, some of the conversation that we be having around here be dumb as fuck. And especially it be with the people who be having the most motherfuckers that they can reach out to, family network. Like, niggas, how about you? How can you handle what the fuck I'm going through right now? Can you handle it? I just want to know. I mean, shit. Shit, the region was able to split into fucking two and create a whole other one. I can't do that shit. I can't. Sometimes I be want to say that. Like, what the fuck is this? What is this? I still feel like from 5 years from now, even if there is a lesson to learn, I still won't even say this shit is cute. I still won't even say this shit is cool. I still won't. I still won't. I'm not happy in my spiritual journey right now. I am not happy. I'm not happy. Like, I'm forever grateful for the help and assistance, but I am not fucking happy. I am not happy. Because it's just like, if I'm really a good person, if I'm really am this, if I really am that, then a ship needs to have come in by now. Like, you or somebody needs to tell me what the fuck is really going on, or give me something. Don't stop telling me to live my my life, and then when a bitch is trying to live my life, I can't because I'm finding out I'm being hexed by somebody, or I'm finding out this. There is no such thing. So it's just like, so sometimes I be feeling like I need the, we blame Christianity, or we put on Christianity to do some spiritual bypassing, but sometimes that spiritual bypassing shit can happen in African traditional religions too. Stop saying, oh, watch his fucking spirit, your spirit God. No. Give me a fucking answer. Give me an answer. I want an answer. I want that shit right now. See, I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. I am tired. I am over all of this shit. But it's like, but at the same time, I will never leave it. But it's just like this. It's like Christianity is so much easier. All you gotta do is just go to church, pay your tithes and offering, and then a quarter of that shit that's supposed to be enough. This, you losing your family, you losing your friends, you losing lovers, you losing jobs, you losing all that so that you can follow what it is your ancestors want you to do, or your highest good, or what they'll reach. They're all that. All of it. People are losing it. I ain't been hugged by the Orisha yet. I don't even know when the last time I've actually received, so I don't know what that feels like. I don't get hugs. For whatever fucking reason, I don't know, people don't think that I deserve it. Or I just don't let people, I just don't. I don't get hugs like that. I've gotten accustomed to never receiving them. And I think that's part of my problem. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't want to feel like I got to do another fucking assignment for 7 to 9 goddamn Mondays. Sometimes I want to feel a kiss on the cheek, or just everything's going to be okay, or all this. I ain't getting none of that shit. I mean, sometimes I do. But then, even then, I remember when they say everything's going to be okay, and I, find out it's just more work I got to fucking do. With little to no energy, I'm dealing with antidepressants. I got to sit up here and try to lose this weight. I'm dealing with ADHD, anxiety, no motivation. Like, a bitch needs some dick. A pussy, whichever one. It's just like, I don't know. I don't want to go back to school. I really don't. I'm not even in the mood to switch careers. I don't even think that's what my problem is. It's not that. It's just that I'm trying to find my happiness, and I'm growing tired of feeling like I'm looking under rocks and other things, and it's like it's not finding it. I'm tired of that. Tired of feeling like I'm living among strangers. I'm just tired of it. Everything I gotta fucking fight for, everything. It's just like, what more do I have to do to prove? What more do I have to? What more? One thing I would say, I ain't never been this much motherfucking committed to a goddamn church. Spirituality the way that I have the last 5 years. I haven't been this heavily committed to something since wanting to be a fucking doula. And look where that is. And I don't even know where I'm supposed to be all up in this shit. When I'm talking about I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. But again, apparently when I like this right now, I'm looking for a mentor. Apparently I can't have a fucking mentor until I'm ready to initiate again. What sisters? What? So it's just like, okay, so then make sure y'all defend me when motherfuckers motherfuckers are asking why I ain't got no motherfucking mentor, but I know all the shit that I do. That's all I gotta say. Make sure, I guess. Like, so trust and believe. I'm not even against that. But what am I supposed to do when they're basically telling me we're making it hard for you to find a teacher? And it's like, I don't want to sound ungrateful. I don't, but sometimes this shit be sounding crazy to me. Like, it just be like, what the, like, who? I don't know. It's sad because it's like, it's so frustration. I see both sides. It's like, I'll never leave, but I see why people just get tired of this shit. I just see it. I see why people get so tired. And then don't be somebody who has to practice multiple systems because they don't always work together. They will tell you so many different things. I don't mean to crash out like this, but I am so frustrated. Oh my God, I really love my court so much. I really do. But some days it's just like I don't feel like doing no more work. I'm just being honest. I'm tired of doing spiritual work. I'm tired. Like, I got over 40 burnt candle glasses sitting right there and get burnt out that I've used over the last month. I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. Don't do this because the world's how did they get my good? Because this is what part of the reason why I don't fuck with nobody, bruh. This is part of the reason why I don't even fuck with nobody. If I ever find out that you done anything that will cost me money, trust and believe the relationship will be done. You might as well talk to Jesus about it. And then I ended up finding out that motherfucker ain't in my spiritual court. So that also made me upset because I was like, damn, Jesus, I was about to I was still trying to low key fuck with you, but I don't even know what to do with that. So I'm like, I need some water. Wait, I must grab a drink. I can't. I cannot. I just said I really don't be feeling like I be asking for much. And the shit that I asked for it because I thought that was what I was supposed to ask for. But I just want to feel alive again. I want to put on makeup again. I want to know how to do my hair again. And I I want to do like kinky twists and whatever. I've never done them before. But I just want to do something different. This is the part of the spiritual journey. Shit, I don't even know if anybody's gonna tell you. I'm not looking for people to look for like, oh, has it been gone? Man, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. I ain't even trying to look for, oh, it's somebody, man. Fuck y'all. Half of y'all motherfuckers are posed anyway. Y'all ain't gonna tell the goddamn truth. They're not gonna tell the truth. But I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. This is some bullshit. Like, I like it'd be wild where you got some, you get approved, or they'll tell you, oh yes, we want you to do this, and this, and yeah, we'll support you in that. But then they don't tell you that half that shit is contingent on whether or not the other person that you kind of need in order to work this out actually says yes too. So all the messages that they sent you, all those things about that shit can die at any fucking minute. You can't, it's like as much as you can manifest, you cannot hold on to that shit at all. You still can't hold on to it. Because it still might not come. It don't matter whether you good, bad, whatever. It really just depends on the energy. Like, because there's so many times I've been promised some stuff, and I'd be like, bro, like, I thought y'all told me to, I thought y'all told me. Energy ain't changed no more. So it's like, oh. That's one thing. That is one thing. That it can be some shit that was promised you, but you will not get it, because what they did not tell you is that yes was contingent that the other person that you needed that done with was also saying yes to. If they didn't say yes, then you're gonna have to wait until somebody else pops up and whatever. Or the fact that in order for you to get this, you're gonna have to move states. You're gonna have to move this, move that. Things like this shit is not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Like, I'm talking, do work for this or whatever, and then it's like, so then I don't, So, just like, well, sure, she gonna sit up here and send me some messages in them tarot. I love you. Look, you send me some messages in them tarot cards. So you talk about, I need to reorganize and I'm off balance, and then hell yeah, I'm off balance. Yes, I am. I am extremely. I've been off balance. I've been needing extra help. I've been needing it. You don't have to tell me what I don't know, mama. That's why I've been asking y'all, can you send me one person? Somebody? A list? Whatever. They don't need to be here for long. But no, I can't get that. But then it's like, oh, you're lonely. I mean, one time I had to read, this was a few years ago, my ancestors had the fucking nerve to tell that goddamn man that my sex life was dry. Like, why the fuck did you have to sit up here and tell him that? But then y'all ain't bringing nobody. Ain't no fucking point of bringing up shit that you're not gonna help me. What's the point? What is the point? Then don't bring it up. I don't want to hear. That's half the reason. That reason why I don't even like listening to readers on YouTube no more. Fuck it, I try to keep this shit clean. I can't no more. I can't no more. Maybe one day this will turn into a fucking brand deal. I guess I can manifest that. Let's put some up. But shit, I am telling you. I was like, what was the point? What was the point of you even telling that man that? See, my low key, my sex life has always been weird. I always felt like I had a weird sex life anyway. Like, I don't know. That's me. I had a weird sex life anyway. Like, I mean, I had the sex life of the third party bitch. Let's be real. Of the product of the victim chubby chasers, and all that good stuff. The ones that loved me but couldn't publicly be with me. And then, then I became victim of the don't ask, don't tell, which means like not like that, but just more so of you thinking you fuck with a nigga and you just doing you doing him, and you find out that him doing him was him having a whole family. Nigga. I can't. I'm pissed off. I am fucking angry. I'm I'm angry. Yep. And I still feel like there's much that I gotta do. I still, I just feel that way. That I am upset. I am angry. And I hate feeling that way. But it's not but I'll be lying to you. I'll be coming on here lying to y'all. If I be sitting up here be talking about something, oh, these are 16 truths of Eva and also and and my ancestors, that bitch. I'm still trying to understand everybody. I still am. I'm still trying to understand like what's happening. Like I'm still trying to understand me and my point, the purpose of all of this. Sometimes, you know, and then it be times I get fucking envious too because it's just like for the first time, I actually really feel connected to a system. That I feel connected to an energy that's beyond me. And I have to lean on me and my own understanding and ability to research and all that stuff to find out like I don't have an elder right now. I had a mentor, but I never had an elder. I had a godmother, but I'm, much less her, but I don't consider her my elder. I don't. And we low key got a little beef too, cause I'm still a bit confused as to how she ain't catch that shit, And I ain't gonna go too deep into it. The only thing I can just get it out is that obviously Eric, she just ain't got the ability to see. She just don't. She just don't. But what I do know is that I do know that they love me. I do know. And I do know that they put up with my spiritual crash because I will never speak their name in vain. I never will. Because they have kept me in times that I did not know where my help was coming. I just really didn't. Even beyond myself. Like I just didn't have it. But they brought it. And the way that they did. I don't know. I wish I was around calmer waters or like my mind was a lot more calm than this shit. So, I'm not going to be that spiritual leader. I'm just not. And I don't know if I'm supposed to be. I don't know. I don't want to be that girl. I don't want to. I don't want to lead y'all to nothing. I mean, I'm not gonna say to nothing, but it's just I don't want that. I don't. I don't. I deserve a lot more than to be anybody's performative puppet. For them to try to set high expectations. Don't place no motherfucking high expectations on me, bitch. Don't. Because I am a human being who is going through a human experience just like everybody else. Because this is a lot. This is a lot. Child, I done spoke on camera. Look, ain't no turning back now. especially once I post this bitch. It is what it is. So yeah, I had to crash out for a little bit. I'm sorry. I had to talk myself through that shit, bro. I had to talk myself through that shit because I've been holding it in for so long. For so long, I've been holding that shit in for so long, bro. But man, I love my Risha. I love my ancestors, bro. I fuck with that low heavy, bro, like heavy. But it's just time. I just get so tired, and I feel like I'm failing. I'm tired of feeling that way. I'm not a failure. You know, I'm not. And I need to be a lot more gentler with myself. For real. But yeah, this is the part of the spiritual journey that a lot of people are just not gonna be completely truthful about. But who gives a fuck? That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. So, all right. Oh, no crying. No. Oh my god. It is. And I even tell you about, you know what, since we even talking about that movie Sinners. Let me tell you something. That Sammy character, that's me. That's how I feel. Of just being caught in the middle. Um, Growing up in the church, spiritual gifts, you are taught that they are supposed to be used to move the 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 church forward. Your gifts aren't necessarily supposed to be used for your own gratification outside of the church. So if you sing, you're supposed to sing in church. If you play instrument, you're supposed to play in church. If you should know how to balance a fucking checkbook, you're supposed to learn how to balance a fucking checkbook for the church. Like, for whatever reason, we have been trained or indoctrinated into this idea that everything that we do has to be for the edification of the kingdom. And if it's not, then you're being carnal, secular, and it's not of God, and it can't be blessed. And that's where I feel like where a lot of people end up getting taken advantage of, because I have every right to use the gift that God has given me for myself. I don't have to use my gift to please the people of God. Okay, and I notice when I say the people of God and not God itself, because that's what happens. I'm pleasing the people of the church, and that has absolutely nothing to do with God. You want me to sing because you want a good singing voice in the choir, or when you're doing praise and worship. I have every right to sing the songs that I feel like I want to be able to sing. I want to be able to write about the things that I want to be able to write about. And the problem with the church is that You can't be a Christian and a tarot reader. Like that can't happen. You can't be a Christian and an R&B artist. You can't do none of that. Everything that you do has to be in some ways the church is benefiting from it. But history has showed us that most gospel artists don't make money. Most churches, specifically black churches, do not financially support gospel artists. And the many gospel artists who are able to go out there, do their thing, and all this other stuff, they've even had their own struggles. There are some people who are secular as fuck, but they sing gospel because they know they can be able to make a quick buck with church. So there's no real growing there when it comes to your gifts. You know, you can only get away with being a seer if they consider you a prophet and you got a white collar on. Christians only want to hear from God when it's coming from certain people. They don't want to hear that God. They don't want to hear that from me. They barely want to hear that through a Christian. I mean, when I quote unquote like was a Christian, I remember my father called himself saying some crazy ass shit to me, and I remember saying like, "Bro, I rebuke whatever coming out your mouth." That man laughed in my face. Like, how can you rebuke me? Like, bitch, I just did. Cause what? Cause you a pastor? That you can't be rebuked? You think you just talk to anybody any kind of way? Yeah, I will rebuke you. Who the fuck are you? And that's when it comes to African spirituality. For a lot of y'all you will not be able to choose both. For a lot of you, you're going to have to choose either or. Like I said earlier, Jesus is not even in my spiritual court. He's not even in my spiritual court. I owe nothing to Christianity at this point. I only would even mention it simply because I have family ties to it. But when I came on, my life journey was not Christianity. It was already confirmed to me that I was never supposed to practice that religion. I was never supposed to practice. I was the one that was supposed to break away. And now, honestly, now it all makes sense. It makes so much fucking sense. Because I ain't never really had connection to the fucking church outside of gospel music. I went because that was my parents were staunch, like they were strict, they were religious people. I couldn't tell them no. And because I am somebody who is a lover of culture and tradition, I played my part. But shit, now I'm 35, I ain't gotta play that fucking part no more. I ain't gotta lie no more. I do not want to be part of the Christian system. It does not edify my spirit. I feel like most Christians are fucking stupid, honestly. I feel like a lot of y'all are fucking delusional. Even some of y'all, the ones that call yourself deconstructing Christianity. If you are deconstructing Christianity and you still consider yourself a Christian, you're not deconstructing deep enough. I'm sorry. You're just not deconstructing deep enough. There's no way you got through the fucking Old Testament and you was like, yo, why am I? Y'all been leaving out a lot of shit. God, you really was condoning some shit. You had no issues with folks writing fucking commandments that basically would make killing children and women legal under some bullshit ass accusation of adultery and all that shit. But then you was ready to slay thousands of thousands of people whenever you felt like, oh hell no, they disrespect, they ain't paying me enough offering, they disrespected my land by still working on Sunday. They did all this. That's the Christian God, the same Christian God that looked down and say, oh shit, well, maybe I should have not been doing all them goddamn. Maybe I should have paused. You know what? Let me send my son Jesus so that he could die and get dragged in the street so that he can correct my fuck up. Because that's what I believe. Oh, yeah, I might make y'all mad. That's what I believe. I wholeheartedly believe that Jesus came down because Jesus fucked up. Not Jesus. God fucked up by not taking better control, but you just kept throwing commandments at motherfuckers to the point to where your people were not free. You put them back in bondage, and you had to release them again. And then now they're back in fucking. They were back in bondage. Oh Jesus, I can't. But bigs up to Jesus, though. You know, even though he's not in my spiritual court, bigs up to him because if he can look at who the fuck he called himself dying for, I'll be shaking my head at you motherfuckers too. That's all I have to say. All right, yeah, I think I'm done now. I oh my chest. But yeah, I had to get that off. I had to get that shit off. You know what? Fuck it. This is about to be my spiritual crash out channel for real. I'm about to just crash out. I'm about to crash out here. So, you know, if you tune in, if not, that's cool too. Fuck it. But yeah. Catch y'all later. You know, hopefully before the weekend is over. But I'm happy that I do have this platform because I wasn't gonna put this shit on TikTok. All right, y'all. Peace out.